Hi guys, this is Kelly from San Francisco Moms Blog, and this is Anu from Ethos. So we lost our Wi-Fi connection, hashtag live video. So we're gonna start back up again. For those of you that were joining us on the last feed, hopefully you'll hop over and join us again on this feed. Let me tell anyone that's newly seeing this that we are talking about insurance today. Insurance is kind of intimidating for a lot of parents. It's actually really important to think about. So Anu is going to tell us all about the things that we need to know. And we were talking about funeral costs when the Wi-Fi went down. I know it's kind of morbid, but it's really important to talk about. And she was telling me that funerals can cost like up to $10,000 to $12,000. So it's really important to talk about this with your partner and get this stuff set up. So let's kind of hop back on in case, I'm not sure when it kind of went down. So let's talk a little bit about what life insurance covers. You can tell us a couple of things, and then also, as we mentioned, it covers funeral costs. But what else does it cover and things like that?
Yeah, absolutely. So with your life insurance policy, you would designate a beneficiary, and the beneficiary would receive the full benefit amount.
Yeah. So this is important. She told me, because I didn't really know how this works. You get a beneficiary, and that person will get all of the money, and then they follow your will.
Exactly.
To designate it where it needs to go. So that's really important. Okay, so continue.
Yeah, so generally the things that people will keep in mind is the amount of loans that they have left. That could include student debt, that could be your mortgage payments, whatever sort of maybe medical bills that you have. So make sure to sort of add up all of your loans. Also income replacement. We do typically recommend about 10 to 15 times your income.
Okay.
For your
it's like the cushion
for your life insurance. Yes.
Okay. 10 to 15 times your current
10 to
income.
15 times your current income.
Okay.
Yes. And then final expenses, obviously, that can be maybe $9,000 to $12,000 or so.
That sounds so much better than funeral expenses. Final expenses. Just a little bit nicer. Okay.
And then any sort of education costs for your children.
Right.
So whatever, maybe college tuition times 2 kids, 3 kids, how many ever you have.
Right.
So just sort of add all of that up and just make sure that you have that cushion there. Obviously to
just in case. It's not fun to think about. We were saying this on the other video. This is not fun to think about, but it's really important for parents to just stop and take a minute and get this set up so that you're protected. We have a bunch of people that are joining. Hey guys, feel free to ask us questions about insurance. We're here with Anu from Ethos. So the next question I have is this DIME method. I've heard about this. This is how you calculate how much you need. There's also a survey you were telling me before. So can you talk about a little bit the DIME method, and then maybe if we want to run through the little survey?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to volunteer.
You're a guinea pig. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So, but what's the DIME method?
Yeah. So the DIME method is debt, income, mortgage, and education.
Okay. So that's what we just talked about. So debt, income, mortgage, education. So those are the things you need to think about the most when you're trying to decide how much insurance you need.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So add all of those up, add in some extra for final expenses, and like you said, just sort of the cushion to make sure that you have sort of that security to not have to rush back to work or anything like that.
Right. Should something happen. Okay. Can we do the little survey?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm going to do a survey to see how much insurance I might need. Hopefully it doesn't get too personal.
Yeah. So I am here on...
So she's on the Ethos app. Do you want to show them? Just show them the
absolutely.
screenshot of the app.
Let's let it load. Okay, perfect. So we're at getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
We'll be putting all the links into this after the video is over.
Perfect. Okay. So I'm just hitting check my price, and we'll go through 4 basic questions.
Okay.
And
this is really easy, guys.
That'll give you your initial quote.
Okay.
So this is just sort of to give you an estimate, sort of what we're looking at. Okay. So here's the first question: what is your gender?
I am a female.
Okay. You identify as a female.
Yes, I identify as a female.
Do you currently use nicotine products? Yes.
No, I don't. Smoking is very bad, but I do not hold judgment.
Okay. How is your health? Average, great, or excellent?
I would say excellent. I feel like I'm in good health.
Perfect.
Are any of my friends out there that want to weigh in on this?
Okay, and then let me get back to the Birth date is the last one.
Oh dear.
It does. I will let you put that in secretly.
It says I live in
Right
California.
here.
My birthday is March 17th,
2001.
2001. 1982.
Yeah. There we go. Check my
I'm not
birth.
that old. Okay, so
Okay.
it's loading.
So we're loading. Okay.
Okay.
So we have a bunch of options here. So these
Okay.
are some examples. So you could pay $29 per month
Mm-hmm.
for $411,000 in coverage over 20 years.
Okay, so that's the term.
Mhm.
$29 a month.
If you wanted to increase your coverage to about $770,000, stay at the 20-year term, it'd be about $49 a month.
Okay.
So that means that you would just be paying that monthly premium,
Mhm.
and if knock on wood, and anything were to happen to you during that 20 years,
Mm-hmm.
if you've been paying that $49 a month, I assume your husband would be the beneficiary. He would receive the full $770,000.
Got it. So this is really cool. Look, I'm gonna see if you
Yeah.
is this looking backwards or can you actually see it?
Well, since this is right, I feel like it should.
So look, you scroll through here, and it gives you different options.
Yeah, and
so it
then if you
makes it
scroll to
super
the bottom-
easy.
Yeah, if we click choose exact coverage, then you can increase or decrease your coverage amount there, and increase or decrease your term length.
This is pretty cool.
Mhm.
This is easy. This is for the busy parent, guys. Get with it.
Yeah.
This is what we do now.
Do this during a nap.
Yeah, do it during a nap. Seriously.
And then, so once you have your initial quote there,
Okay.
go ahead and fill out that 10-minute application.
Okay.
And once you fill that out, you're not locked into it. You're absolutely able to change that before having your policy issued.
Okay.
So one of our Ethos agents, possibly me, will be giving you a
Call
phone
and
call.
ask for you.
Call and ask for me. We'll be giving you a phone call, and I mean, you can sort of let us know what your needs are, what your
Right.
concerns are, what your debts are, how many kids you have,
And
all
you'll
of that.
kind of help
We'll
frame everything.
exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So we'll be able to sort of recommend what the best option here would be. We'll
Mhm.
take into consideration if you have any existing coverage.
Mhm.
We'll be able to recommend higher or lower amounts.
Perfect.
Mhm.
That was really easy, guys. Now everyone knows how old I am. Okay, so we kind of touched on this before, but I just want to say it again,
Mhm.
that stay-at-home parents need to consider insurance. This is kind of like a hot topic because people feel like, oh, I'm not like fully back in the workforce. I took time off because I don't, I'm having my children right now or whatever. But it's really important because if something were to happen to you and you're taking care of your kids, then somebody has to fill that void.
Mhm.
So it's really important to consider. How can I apply for life insurance? That was one of my questions, but we just did it. That was easy.
Done.
You take the little survey and then it's 10 minutes after that, right?
Mhm.
We got a thumbs up. So
Exactly.
easy. I just did it on my computer, Rebecca said.
Yes.
Yay! Super easy. Okay. So do you guys have other resources for families?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you head over to getethos.com, we do have a blog. We put out weekly productivity posts,
Okay.
just sort of random things like how to help yourself start cooking at home more, start exercising more.
Just kind of like healthy living tips.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Healthy living tips. We have plenty of information on insurance for people who just have no idea what insurance is. What is a premium? Just even the most basic things. We have information on whole life and term life, and everything is just very easy to read through.
Mm-hmm.
There's no technical language. Everything is explained very, very well. So I do highly recommend going to our blog at getethos.com.
That's really nice because like I said earlier, I feel like a lot of people are really intimidated and you go on the internet and you can find all this stuff and you just feel like information is being thrown at you and
Yeah,
you're already overwhelmed because you're a parent.
Mhm.
So this is really nice. So it breaks it down. So there's lots of other resources that they can go and check it out. And what's that website again?
Getethos.com.
Getethos.com. Okay. And we'll put that in the post so you guys can check that out afterwards. Does anybody have any other questions before we go?
Rebecca, Elizabeth,
Tracy? We have some people watching.
Well, feel free to call into Ethos if you come up with questions later.
Yeah, definitely check this out, guys. Thank you so much for being
Absolutely.
with us today. And
Thank
I
you
really
so
want to
much.
thank everyone on the Ethos team. We really appreciate it. And this is really great because this is a topic that I feel like a lot of people don't want to think about.
Mhm.
It's a little scary. It's intimidating. It's kind of sad,
Mhm.
but it's, we're getting hearts, we're getting smiles, we're getting all kinds of stuff now. But it's really important, and it's something that as a parent you should really take a minute and think about it.
Absolutely.
And really, learn about it.
Take 10 minutes.
Yeah.
About it.
Oh, Paige says, love this.
Yay.
Thank you. So we'll go ahead and put the link in the notes when we finish the video. Also, continue the conversation. Talk to your friends about this. Continue to ask us questions on this post.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
we'll have Ethos respond.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to go ahead and upload this to our YouTube channel as well. If you don't follow us on YouTube, you should. We do lots of fun videos with lots of great information. So please check us out and continue to follow us on Facebook. And we'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye.